Hello everybody. Now today I'm going to show you a very important tool in Chinese metaphysics studies. So regardless whether if you're studying Bazi, Feng Shui or Qi or whatever, you still need to understand this very important tool. And this is known as the 10,000 year calendar. Okay, and this 10,000 year calendar is actually it is a calendar system of the Chinese. Now Chinese have two calendar system. Okay, one you have it as the lunar calendar, and the other is the solar calendar. Now this book will have both lunar and solar calendar together. Now okay, there are many publishers of this 10,000 year calendar. Okay, but primarily they come from two major sources. One is from China, Hong Kong. The other one is from Taiwan. Now there's some slight differences in presentation format, okay? But other than that, as far as the dates are concerned, they are the same. So this is how the 10,000 year calendar is. Now this is a version that I have, that I've compiled it specifically for my students, right? It's quite a easy to use calendar. So you see that you have it from 1911 right up to 2050. So it's pretty wide range of years. So once you buy, you can use it for many years. And it's not very expensive. You can get it anywhere, anywhere in the bookstores. Usually they will have it. So basically there are some introduction usually for this version of mine. So I've given some English, so it's very suitable for those who are more English inclined, not from the Chinese speaking world, right? So there are some basic information that you can find in this book on the subject of Chinese metaphysics, right? So they are I will just flip through a little bit here and there. So 24 seasons, then you have the 4 seasons, right? You can see here the 4 seasons, right? And what are the key important significant that is associated with that. So the strength of elements, you have it. You have all the combination table, clash tables, right? Then you have the 10 gods and so on, right? So there are many Feng Shui related. This is the trigrams. You have the San Yuan tables, right? You have the 64 hexagram tables. Well, you have the yearly flying star tables. You have the 24 mountains. You have the this is interesting. You have the Minghua table, if you use Minghua, especially for 8 mention. Well, there's some Chinese English translation. So basically these calendars are usually written in Chinese. For example, if you look at here, right? Let me make a zoom. Okay, let's zoom it down. Right, so you see typically this word Mingguo. Mingguo usually is from Taiwan, because Taiwan is from the Kuomintang. Okay, they after the Civil War they ran over to Taiwan, so they are Kuomintang. So Kuomintang is they signify it by using Mingguo. So for example, Mingguo 9th year is actually the Gregorian 1920, 1920, and this is the year of the Gengsen. So usually the yearly information is outside here. Then after that you have the monthly information. For example, this is the lunar calendar, right? The first month of lunar. But in the solar, you have it like, for example, in the 60 Jiazi, for example, the Wu Ying month, right? Then this is the 9 stars for the month. Then you have the Qi and the Jie. So the Jie is the one that is bold, right? You can see here is bold. So then the time changes. Then you can look at here the calendar. For example, here like 20th February is the day of the Wu Sheng Day. And in the lunar calendar is the first day of the lunar month of the first lunar month. So that's the first day. Chui Choyat. So they have a 21, 22nd, 23rd. So you want to know which day the heavenly stem and the early branches of the day, then you just look at this column, and that's how it goes. So it's a very useful tool. And if you look down here a little bit, yeah, okay, you see the black box. So this black box is actually the tie. It's corresponding to the bolt here. So on this day, it will change to a new month, new solar month. Okay, so this is a very interesting tool that we must have, and we should be able to plot our Bazi using this calendar, because sometimes software have errors, especially on those days that is very near the tie. For example here, one day before, one day after. So some software will give you some inaccuracies. So if you know how to use this calendar, then your Bazi plotting will be much more accurate. Okay? So it's a very good book that you can buy. Of course, you can get it from many other places. You don't need to get it from me. But nonetheless, it's an essential tool for all metaphysics practitioners. Okay, so just a brief introduction about the book. So I would encourage, if you are studying, to get one manual copy, whichever version. It doesn't matter, it works the same. Okay, that's all for today's sharing. So remember to subscribe to our channel so that once we have new video, you will be notified. And well, if you support our effort of doing that, hope you give it a like. Thank you.